All right, let's talk about jaffles. Jaffles they are my first memory of camp cooking. They are so ingrained in me. When I think about eating breakfast at camp, the first thing I think about is a jaffle. But I got bored of them and I decided to mess with them. Now, I've messed with them in lots of different ways over the years, but the one that has stuck out to me as still my favorite type of jaffle is using hash browns instead of bread. So bugger the bread off, let's make a hash brown jaffle. First step, jaffle iron, preheated. That's seen some stuff. I tell you what, that jaffle iron is not new. You want to coat these each, oh actually I'm only doing one jaffle. I know I've got 4 hash browns here, but you'll see why. Now, always leave a bit of extra butter in there. It's just crucial. Now, you want to get these guys and you're going to cut 2 of these in half and put them back in the bag and use them, because I don't know anyone who's like, oh, I don't want half a hash brown, I want a full one, as in like if there are no others. Yeah, you just have both halves, but they fit really nicely if you do 1 1/2. So I put these back in the freezer, put them in the fridge, they're fine. You'll also notice that mine are still flexible. That's just simply because I left them out to defrost before. Okay, I like a bit of mustard. And that's just like a cheap American mustard, which is great. Works really well. Then, so I like the ham on the mustard side. I find the cheese goes a little bit kind of weird. I don't know, it separates a bit. The oil and the cheese separate. So yeah, I like to put the ham side down. Now I'm going to throw a bit of pepper in the middle, touch of salt. In the middle, a bit of pickle. This is just a savoury pickle, you can use whatever you want. And I've got a bit of fancy Swiss cheese here, not Swiss, what is it, Havarti I think, from the deli section at the supermarket, because I was feeling flash. You can just use grated normal cheese, that's fine. And that's it, like it's that simple to make. This is going to be one of the best jaffles you can make. Now, I did that to show you that it lines up, but always switch them over before you close it. And it is going to drip butter, that's okay. Now the edges are all squished out and whatever, and none of that matters. Sorry, my dodgy jaffle iron has like a piece of old wire holding it together, which is clearly not long enough. There we go, wire fixed. All right, on the heat. So you want that on kind of a medium to high heat. It's probably going to be 15 minutes, I'd say. It does cook slower than bread, but the result is better. So I just turn it every kind of 5 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes. And wait till the edges are nicely blackened before you make any rash decisions like opening it. All right, starting to blacken a little bit on one side, that's good. And you can start to experiment with opening it once it starts to blacken like that on the edge. So you can see that I can open that. I want to get that a little bit browner, but it's definitely getting there. Do not open it before it's black on the edges. In fact, just as a general rule of thumb, don't open it for 10 minutes. Okay, let's have a quick look at this guy after another probably 6 minutes. This is the tricky bit. You've got to thread this needle. Get that knife up under there without destroying it. And if you do destroy it, it's okay. It'll be ugly but delicious. Okay, I can see that it's not brown on the edge. The number one way you're going to break it is by opening it too early. All right, just take your time with that bit. And that's why I'll leave all the butter in there. A few more minutes, and let's have a look. See, it's already coming off much easier. Yeah, once that side's been on there for 2 or 3 more minutes, we're good to go. So all up, I'd say a 20-minute cook. Oh yeah. Okay, flip it. Yep, perfect. Let's get it off. Okay. got to get all these bits out of the jaffle iron, I reckon, because they are the best. Look at that. That came out cleanly. Whew. Definitely very warm. The edge bits, always. Just do it. Hear that? Crunch, proper crunch. Do it, get out there, get some bloody hash browns, chuck some ingredients, and you don't have to use these ingredients. Use whatever you want. Use baked beans and cheese. I don't care. Just make these. And let them cool down, not like me. Now, I know this is a breakfast ingredient, breakfast food, but it's the afternoon here, and for the sake of science, let's find out if they go well with beer. Yeah, they do. Bit breakfasty for beer, but not bad. Don't be afraid to salt and pepper on top of your jaffles either. It's good gear. Good gear. Yeah. Absolutely goes brilliantly with a bit of extra salt and pepper. Weird, it didn't need salt and pepper before I had beer. Now it does. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.